proud of, and it was only made possible by the fact that the team was organized, disciplined, and focused on getting the task at hand done. And if you recall back to last year and the struggles we had with personal coaching, and we took up months to get something done, it was great to have a small focused team that knew what it had to do, and in a little bit more than 2 sprints finished the entire project. So that's great news. And I want to specifically thank many of the people on the team. Many of whom are not here. There are a lot of some of the team is in Chennai, and some other people are in meetings. But I don't know where's Sherry Ann. So I think first of all we have to start by asking Sherry Ann to step forward a bit, because she really does get the biggest spotlight, because not only for the release, but being product owner of personal coaching is unlike being product owner of any other product here, because Sherry Ann is involved in a lot of details around the implementation and customer-specific requirements. Customers come to her with complaints, requests for teachers, anything and everything, from a very low-level detail to very high strategic requirements, and she does an amazing job of managing all of it. I know all the salespeople really, really appreciate having her, and the account managers in particular really appreciate having her at the helm of the product. But Sherry Ann really got the requirements and the stories organized, got the team focused on what was truly required to get a release done, and rallied the team and the troops. And I know that was something she's looking forward to doing at the beginning of the year, and luckily it was made possible. So thank you, Sherry Ann, for that in the lead role. And on the lead role on the technical side is Vinod in India. And Vinod and Shivakumar actually were the main team members in terms of the development. They did a fantastic job. That team, they're part of the larger CLS Extend team, which is managing maintaining the CLS 1.0 code. So this was a major set of stories for them to do PCS V2, and Vinod and Shivakumar really led the way with that, and we want to thank them. We'll get that on video and send it to them. And I know Sam is on the phone, and I know that I really want to send a big thank you to Sam and Rajan for managing the resource allocations there, for managing the sprints, the sprint review meetings, and everything else that went into making the release possible. So Sam, thank you, and we'll extend our thanks to Rajan as well. But the rest of the team did a phenomenal job as well, and there's several of them are here, so we can hopefully thank them. I know I'm not sure if Martin is here or not, but Martin did a fantastic job of getting the project plan, the release planning, getting all the cross-functional groups of the company organized for the release. We will actually be going live with the product, Emily, tomorrow? That's right. So to the customers, we have some marketing material and everything else to get ready. So it's going to be an exciting day. The customers are going to be able to actually use the product, or we can start selling it. I know we're going to have salespeople pushing it hard. So Martin did a great job of making the release happen. Deepika is she's hiding. Now she can't hide. Deepika did a fantastic job. I can't say enough about the job that she did. The team was all praise for her in terms of really organizing a lot of the use cases and just understanding the logic, the business logic of how the system worked. Not just from a QA perspective, but from a total end user perspective, really putting herself in the mind of the end user and making sure that it behaved the way an end user would expect it to behave. And I know that Sherry Ann, everybody said, oh, thank God that Deepika, made it happen. So I wanted to take her I also want to thank several other people on the team. Hosro for his leadership and specifically a lot of great work on pushing the priorities for this, so thank you, Hosro. Ayako on the design side, I don't know if she's here, but she did a great job on the design, and so I want to thank her as well. Joyce on the production side, there was several elements that had to come together for the release, and Joyce certainly did a great job in that. Richard, on the build side and the release side, did a great job of, as usual. Richard often gets, I don't know, he's out there, Emily?
He's out.
Get him in here. Richard is trying to stay outside the room, but he has to come inside because we're going to because, you know, it's a being, yeah. Oh, there's Martin also. Martin, give Martin a round of you missed that. But Richard is you know, the build master function is a difficult function, particularly with the way some of our code is organized, and the requests that come in are often very laborious and not easy, and it often comes at the 11th hour, and someone says, Richard, I need this, and this done by midnight, and oh, by the way, there's other 8 things that we needed last week. We need two more from that list. So it's a difficult job, and he does it in an incredibly comprehensive way, and people really feel a great deal of trust in Richard because they know that he knows where all the skeletons are buried, and he can help us avoid some of the pitfalls. So I want to especially thank him, because not just for this, but in general with all of our releases, it's not something that all of you see, but it really is something to be greatly acknowledged. So thank you, Richard. And the star of our ASR demo video, Sheila Wong, also gets special credit here for masterminding. With all these releases, there's a lot to be done on the back end with account ops and sales ops to get products ready for the market. And she and Vic do a lot in terms of making sure that the systems are ready for customers to be onboarded into the new products. It's not easy. It's not simply enough to build products. We have to make it accessible for everybody in the organization to actually set up these products. So thank them. And finally, the rest of the CLS Extend team, Karthik K, Shweta, Bala, Ramesh, and Sridhar, who we will thank them in our video calls. But they all did a great job. The CLS Extend team manages different stories, some of which have to do with CLS and some of which have to do with personal coaching. So all in all, a great team effort, a lot of people to thank, and it's just the first, but it's great to have our first release of the year. It's the first product release of the year. It's ahead of schedule. It looks great. It's ready to be sold, and it's our highest price point products yet, with the 4 sessions a month, and as long with the ability to sell 1 session a month. We have a price point product now that's closer to $2,000 US per user. So that's also nice to have a high-end premium offering as well as our other offerings. So a lot of firsts for the company.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Contract.
Yeah, Andrea, for setting up the legal template, which I know we're reusing some of the same elements for other contracts, so it's our first new product, so first legal template as well. So thank you, Andrea.
Scott is here, but he helped us to get the best design for the account support tool to support the PCS.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. And all he came back with was a blood clot. In all seriousness, Scott did an excellent job last week. He spent some time with the team in Chennai, so he's back. But he unfortunately learned the lesson that on long plane flights you do need to get up and walk. So but he's fine and doing fine. But it's something that probably was unexpected. But he's working, and we thank him for that. So a couple of other things. One, wanted to also especially welcome Hina. Take the opportunity to welcome Hina to the company, our new HR director, Hina. For those of you who haven't met her, on board, and I also want to, Tricia, if she's here, I want to thank her also for all the great work she's done in the transition. It's been really smooth and easy, mostly thanks to Tricia and her team. The last item I want to mention is that another first is coming. Tomorrow we're actually going to have the alpha version of our first ever mobile app available for our people, for our folks to download. It's our version only for Global English, but the vocab app, yet to be named. It's going to have a name. We just don't know what the name is yet, but nonetheless, it's going to be available for those of you with Android phones and on your browser. So if you have a browser, which all of us do, you'll be able to use it. If you have an Android phone, you can use it on both. And that'll be released or available tomorrow, and we'll communicate that as well. So it's a lot of firsts today, and just thank everybody who's been involved with all of it, and have a great lunch. That's all.